Hello, this is Corey Samuelson with the Fit Stoic Podcast, Episode 13, Adapt with Fluidity. Welcome to the Fit Stoic Podcast, where we focus on developing our stoic strength through exercise, so we can operate with excellence in every part of our lives, building strength beyond the gym. All right, thanks for tuning in. So I'm just going to get right into it. Today it's called Adapt with Fluidity. Adapt to reality fluidly. Focus your attention on the essentials and remember your purpose. There are things that will happen in life. Some will be what you prefer. Others will be what you would not have preferred. Regardless, you must stay true to your chosen values and your purpose. Any other approach will see you pushed to and fro by the force of the events that never relent. Take what the world presents and make your life a masterpiece. In the hands of an artist of living, any materials can be the tools needed to create excellence. Your character is your canvas, and life provides the materials. What will you make of yourself, of your character? A good character is the most valuable gift you can create for yourself and the world. So another quick one. Most of these are pretty quick. I just tried to get the bullet point when I wrote this manual. And by the way, if you would like a copy of the Gymchiridion, a free PDF, just go to gymmanual.com. So just a few points at the end here. I chose the word fluidity, fluid, adapt with fluidity, very purposefully. As a fan of Bruce Lee, he had a fairly famous quote saying, "Be like water." And what he meant was that when you pour water into a cup, it immediately takes on the shape of the cup. If you pour it into a bowl, again, immediately it takes on the shape of the bowl. There's no resistance. And this is the point that I was trying to make as well. The faster that you can adapt to circumstances in your life, the faster that you can just accept the reality of the situation, or at least your interpretation of what that situation is, and face it squarely, the faster that you can get a hold of yourself and make an excellent choice, in that you will be able to look at the materials, look at what that situation is, what the circumstances are, and as quickly as possible, when you accept it and don't resist it, then you can look at what's in front of you, and then you can start making decisions. You can start making choices so that you can stay true to your purpose, to your values. Now, the opposite of that is, I don't want this to be happening. This is horrible. Why is this happening? Why couldn't it be something else? It's that resistance, right? That's not adapting. That is fighting. And when we try to fight reality, when we argue with reality, we can only ever lose. Because what we have in front of us, what life is offering, is the material that we need to use to make our choices, to make our life. If we refuse the materials, then we basically are limiting ourselves to only a small subset. If instead we can look at what life offers, then nothing is poor material. We become able to work with whatever is at hand. And then, just like a master chef, we can look at the ingredients available and make something that, if not a masterpiece of culinary delight, it will at least feed us and make a meal that we can use to get on with our lives, right? And when we can do that with our own lives, when we can adapt quickly, then we truly are able to make a masterpiece, regardless of what life throws at us. So if we have a flat tire, if we have a deadline that gets moved up, if we end up in a gym where some of the equipment isn't working, it's okay. Our workout isn't, just like, oh, no, I can't work out at all. It's like, no, I know how to work out. I know how to make adaptations. So the workout is still going to happen because we remember our purpose. We're there to get fit. We know what body parts we want to work. We know the exercises we had planned. And then with that knowledge, we don't just cuss the situation. We just get on with it. And that's a much, much better attitude. So remember that the Stoics consider that virtue is the only requirement for a good life. And that the essential part of ourselves is our choice. Challenge yourself to adapt fluidly. Focus on the essentials. In this case, focus on the choices that you have before you. And remember your purpose: to create a good life for yourself. That being a life of virtue. And if you're worried about making a poor choice, just remember that you can always make a new choice when the circumstances change. It's not that you abandon your purpose, it's that you adapt your approach. That is a key to success and for successful people. It's that they stay true to the goal that they have, but they are willing to adapt how they go toward it. So if one route is all of a sudden blocked, well, how do I still get to that point if I can't go this way? It could mean going backward. Could mean a lateral move, right? But it's that ability to adapt quickly as opposed to, I guess I'm stuck, and then that's it. Now, that's not to say that sometimes it's going to take some time to figure things out. And that definitely is something that, you can't just make snap decisions if you don't have enough information. But the thing is, what's in front of you? What are you dealing with? What does this mean? What can I do with this? You start to ask yourself questions, but you don't say, oh no, why me? Why did this happen? These are the kinds of self-indulgent questions that don't give you a lot of value. As Maxwell Maltz, who wrote Psycho-Cybernetics, said, always moving forward, zigging, zagging toward your target. And this is best done fluidly. So that's the end of another episode of the Fit Stoic podcast. If you like what you heard, share it with someone that you believe might like it too. Until next time, this is Corey. Whatever your obstacle, operate with excellence.